Good morning. Morning, everybody. Whoops, my water. Be right there. Hey, happy new moon in Taurus. New beginnings with Venus exalted. What does that mean? Venus, Venus rules Taurus. So our love is exalted. Our love of self and love for other. And anyways, all the love starts with self. So I think we'll be doing some moon salutes today. We'll begin by peeling the buttocks and flexing the feet, especially the outside foot. The inner one doesn't flex as much. And let's just exhale the hands right on the belly. We might want to close the eyes to get rid of outside distraction. And let's inhale and press the heels into the earth and lift the knees. And just observing what happens to the abdominal muscles or our trunk of the body. And exhale, sealing, activating the Kegel or Mula Bandha as we put our legs back down and lift our heart. So let's just inhale red and fill the belly like a balloon. Lift the heart right out of the pelvis and sit back. Exhaling the belly to the spine and the tongue heavy in the mouth. How much can the force of gravity support us? Inhaling red and filling the belly and counting till 3 backwards. Lift the heart, tuck the chin, and exhaling the belly to the spine, the head between the shoulders, and the eyes gazing between the eyebrows. Inhaling a hand on the belly and another on the heart. Breathing and fill the belly, expand the ribs, and open the heart with breath. And at the top of the breath, take a pause. Where am I going? Hold it in. 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, lifting to the sky as we exhale the breath to the earth, uniting those opposites in yoga. 2 more times. Let's inhale red, counting till 3 backwards. Sit all the way up as though we could just extend the head to the sky. Hold it in. 3, 2, 1. And exhaling the head between the shoulders, the belly to the spine. Get rid of all the stale air, the carbon dioxide, the thought forms of yesterday and tomorrow. And inhale one more time. Belly, ribs, and chest. Not one more time. And at the top of the inhalation, bring the 3 hearts together in prayer. Hold that breath in. 3, 2, 1. And exhale, lift the heart. Seal energy leakage from the spinal column with the Kegel or the muscle we use in lovemaking. Can we keep the breath out? 3, 2, 1. And inhaling and creating an intention, which is quite powerful today being a new moon, the seed. The dark of the moon is the seed we're planting. Inhaling and creating an intention. And my intention is peace of mind. Peace of mind for me is just what radiates health and vitality. And exhaling our intention and peace of mind, embracing our loved ones both near and far. Now think globally, act locally. Let's inhale and embrace our towns in which we live, the villages, the little cities in which we live. And exhaling, embracing them with this intention of peace of mind. Imagine if every single thought form was positive. That's peace of mind. And breathing and embracing the earth, Mother Earth. And exhaling and imagining peace on earth. Oh, truly, Chris, everything healthy and happy and organized. There's more than enough resources for everybody. When we find our own program of faith and trust and inhaling into all this peace of mind. And as we exhale, let's sound Om. Hari Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace. And inhale and lifting the heart right out of the pelvis, gazing at the tip of the nose. And let's tune this body or the skin suit. All we are is water and electricity by sounding the Bija mantras. Lam lam ram yam mam mom mom lam vam ram yam mam 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 mom. Let's inhale red, close the eyes, gaze between eyebrows, belly, ribs, and chest, counting till 3 backwards. Hold that breath and lift to the sky. 3, 2, 1, and exhaling. The tongue heavy in the mouth, staying tall, exhaling 3, 2, 1. Keep the breath out. 3, 2, 1. And inhaling. How do I feel now? How's the quality of the breath, the mind talk, and the physical sensations? And we'll continue to tune in. So that way, when we're not on the mat during the day, we can tune in. How am I thinking? Is it advantageous to to my life and how I'm feeling? So let's inhale and let's bring our toes together because we had a moon going here. So we're going to work our hips a lot today. The theme is orange and red. And bring our fingers, our index fingers, right between these toes. There you go. Give a nice little. Right here is our lymphatic system, which is our boosts our immune system. So we're going to inhale, bring those heels out a little bit, press into the heels, knees to the nose, gazing up, and just exhale, come forward. Exhaling, ooh. Inhaling, red, press and lift. Exhale, lengthen, lengthen, release the legs. Exhaling, ooh. 3 more times. Inhale, red, press, lift. Exhaling, ooh. 2 more times. Inhale, press and lift. Exhaling, ooh. 1 more time. Inhale, press, lift that heart. Belly, ribs, chest, and exhale. Come all the way forward. Ooh. Inhale, just gaze forward. How's the force of gravity and the body weight on the hips? Exhaling. Ooh. 1 more time. Just lengthen out that neck. We'll get exercising the thyroid and parathyroid glands. Exhaling. Ooh. Inhale, red, belly to the spine, chin to the chest. And exhaling, vertebrae upon vertebrae into seated. There you go. Inhale, lift those heels. We're in a flying butterfly. Exhale, see if we can move the wings a little bit. Focus the gaze. Great for memory and concentration. Inhale, let's just bring the hands under the knees as much as possible. Have the calves parallel, elbows to the earth. Lift the heart. And we're just going to inhale up and come parallel down. Inhale, hop, 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 hop. 3 more. Hop, hop, hop. Inhale, lift all the way up. Press. Lift the heart, tuck the chin. There you go. And release the hands in Apan Mudra, the 2 middle fingers. Breathing the golden sun, we sit up. Ram, 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 ram. Inhale, bring the feet right down. They should be at the right point. Think of the big toes, knees to the sky, and hands under the shoulders. Bring those elbows together. And exhale, press the knees away. There you go. Chin to the chest. Breathe red. Lift all the way up. And if it feels okay, release the head. Exhaling. Ah. Inhale, red belly, ribs, and chest with breath. Press the knees away. And exhale the chin to the chest and sit back down. Bringing those feet just a little bit more in front. Bring those elbows together and we'll work the hips by pressing into the heels. I'm going to inhale, lift, and exhale, hop. Hips one side, hop, head the other. Hop, 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 hop. 1 more. Hop, hop. Inhale, bring the legs over to the right. Bring the shin inside the arc of the foot. Okay. And we're going to exhale and we're going to press off the foot into what's called a dolphin. We're doing it this way today. If that feels really weird, you can just open up like this into a clothespin. So let's inhale, bring that hand. See how much we can bring that hip forward. And exhale, hop, 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 hop. 1 more, 2 more. Hop, hop. And inhale. We're going to work the hips and our waistline by exhaling the hands into prayer. The buttocks, one of the buttocks is lifted. Inhale. We're going to inhale, imagining the sun in orange. I'm going to exhale, ha. I'm going to inhale into center. Lift the leg forward, ha. 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 One more. Ha. Ha. Inhale. Let's look for a string. Ha. 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 Inhale. Bringing the foot in towards the thigh for head to the knee. Janusirasana. Stretch the head of the knee. We're pushing this knee away. Make sure the leg comes out of the hip, hands in the T. And for a second, let's just work these shoulders. Ha. Emerald green. Ha. 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 Change direction. Ha. 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 Inhale, press away with those fingers, lift the heart. And exhale, as we come forward, press the knee away. There you go. Inhale, just gaze forward. Exhaling, orange, exhaling. Ooh. I like to use the arms out so we don't reach. Exhaling. Ooh. Just two more breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhaling. Ooh. One more breath. Lengthen. How heavy are the arms? Exhaling. Ooh. Inhale and just release the arms by the leg. There you go. We're not holding on to anything. And let's charge our little hip area by breathing orange and chanting VUM. Vam, 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 vam. Inhale, chin to the chest. Turn the hands over by the hips. And exhale, vertebrae upon vertebrae into seated. Press through these hands and stretch the forearm. Inhale, sitting up and gaze at the tip of the nose, thinking orange. Exhaling, ha, 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 ha. Just one more. Ha. Inhale, shake the hands, lift the heart. In Spanish, it's sacudir. I love that word. Shake the hands. And exhale, the thumb and the fingers, and lift the heart. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Two more times. Inhale, roll up. Breathing green. Exhaling down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale and circle. Red. And exhale, change direction. Inhale, let's open and touch fingertips. Thinking orange. Gaze at the tip of the nose. Ha, 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 ha. Inhale. How heavy are the arms? Exhale, arms in the T. Inhale, flex that foot. And exhale, just bring the opposite hand. Notice I have my right leg forward, my right hand pressing the knee away, and the hand behind us. Going into a little spinal twist, Matsyendrasana. Inhale, lift. And then exhaling, ah. Inhale, gaze forward, activate. Exhaling, ah. Two more times. Inhale, gaze forward, press that leg away. Ah. One more time. Inhaling. Exhaling. Ah. And inhale into center and bring the feet together. There you go. And exhale. Just move those legs a little bit and just observing. Let's observe differences or similarities. Inhale, press that heel into the earth, knees to the nose, gaze at the sky. And exhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhaling. Ooh. Is it the same or different as the first time? Lifting up, orange, forward. Ooh. Inhale, red, press into the heel. Exhaling, orange. Ooh. Two more times. Inhaling. Exhaling. Ooh. One more time. Inhale. Exhaling. Ooh. And inhaling. Vertebrae upon vertebrae into seated. Gaze at the tip of the nose. Lift that heart. And exhale, sky blue, and circle the nose. Work that brain stem a little bit. Inhale, sky blue, and change direction. And exhaling, let's come into the clothespin on the other side. How do the legs and hips feel now? Let's stay in the body in the present. Because whatever we're doing later after class doesn't really matter. And what we did yesterday totally doesn't matter. Inhale, the opposite hand on the knee. Activate that back heel. Buttocks is lifted. Exhaling, hop, 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 hop. Just one more. Hop. Inhale. That leg activated. Arms, the hands in prayer, or the three hearts together in prayer. We're going to inhale, golden sun, orange. Exhale, hop. Inhale, front. Exhale, hop, 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 hop. One more. Hop, hop. Inhale, hop, 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 hop. Inhale, bring that foot to the thigh. Is the leg coming out of the hip, not from one side or the other? There you go. And remember, we're actually stretching the head of the knee. So let's inhale, lift the arms in a T, flex the feet, and exhale, fold forward. Chin to the chest. Differences or similarities? Exhaling. Three more times. Inhale, orange. Two more times. Press that knee away. One more time. Lengthen. Exhaling. Inhale, just release the arms wherever they fall. No reaching. Breathing lava orange and chanting Vam. Vam, 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 vam. Breathing red, chin to the chest, hands by the sides turned over. And exhale, vertebrae upon vertebrae as we press into the hands into seated. Lift that heart, tuck the chin. Inhale, red, and shake the hands. Exhale, red, thumb in the fingers. Inhale and circle. Exhale and change direction. Inhale, let's bring the feet together again. Are there any differences? Oh, wait, we got a twist. Inhale, arms in the T, lift the heart. And then we're going to exhale. We're pressing the knee away. See if we can lengthen it out of the lumbar vertebrae. Inhale, lift. See if we can sit back, bring the belly to the spine a little bit more. Right in here. And that's it. Now, inhale the golden sun, stretching out all those digestive organs. Exhaling. Two more breaths. Inhale, lift. Exhaling. One more breath. Exhaling. Ah. And inhale, bring the feet together in prayer. Just observing any differences or similarities. Just 3 times. We're going to inhale, bring those heels a little bit out. And exhale. Inhale, red, press into the heels, knees to the nose, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward, exhaling. Ooh. Inhale, press and lift. Excuse me, exhaling. Ooh. One more breath. Inhale, press and lift. Exhaling. Ooh. Inhale, how heavy is the body with the force of gravity? Just sitting here. 2 more breaths. Exhaling. Ooh. One more breath. Inhaling orange. Ooh. Inhale the chin to the chest and the coccyx to the earth red. And exhaling vertebrae upon vertebrae into seated. Inhaling the chin level to the earth. And exhaling. Just take a moment to breathe in and observing the sensations in the body. How does the body feel now? The quality of the breath and the mind talk. And let's come over onto our belly before we come to our feet. So coming belly down, noticing what it's like to be belly down. Is it the same or different as seated? And let's see how we do this here. Let's start by working those hips by bringing our elbows to the length of the mat. We're going to press through the elbows. Our mind gets called to different attentions in the body to anchor the mind so it doesn't drift off. And like there's a press point here under these elbows. We are going to lengthen the neck by pressing the forehead down on the hands and open our knees to the width of the mat. Bring our feet together. We're working the inner knee. Inhale, activate the pelvis, head on the hands, press through those elbows. And exhale, orange, and bring the feet towards the earth. Exhaling, ooh. Inhale, use that inner knee, bring the heels up, press through the elbows. Exhaling, ooh. 3 more times. Inhale, lift, press the feet together as much as you can. Ooh. One more breath. Lift. Exhaling. Ooh. Inhale, lengthen those legs out. And just come down on the chin or our forehead. Keep the spine straight. Breathing belly, ribs, and chest with breath, just like we did seated. Inhaling. Can we hold the breath in? 3, 2, 1. And exhaling. 3, 2, 1. All the breath out. Walk the hands as we keep the breath out. Lengthen out the legs. Hip width apart. Exhaling. Activate the buttocks muscles, lifting the pelvis. Hands to the earth. Breathing, belly, ribs, and chest. We can rest on the forehead or the chin. We're going to exhale and just lift the right heel. The leg is straight and the hips are on the earth. Great. Inhale, rest that head. Exhale as we press the heel to the sky, press the opposite foot to the earth. Activate Mula Bandha or the Kegel. Inhaling red and exhaling red. Walk the hands. And exhaling red. 3 more breaths, inhaling red. And exhaling. Inhaling red. I am enchanting lum. Lum, 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 lum. Inhale, swing that opposite arm forward into half boat, Ardha Navasana. Don't fall off the deck. Inhaling, lift. Ram, 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 ram. Inhale, come back down. Move the legs from side to side. There you go. Noticing differences or similarities between one side of the body and the other. And exhale, walk those hands. Rest on the chin or the forehead. Activate the buttocks muscles. And inhales, we press the opposite foot into the earth, meets the right foot in the earth, and I'm lifting the left heel. Legs are straight. Inhaling, belly, ribs, and chest with breath. Breathing red. And exhaling red. Differences or similarities between sides of the body. And exhaling red. 3 more breaths, inhaling red. Press, heel to the sky, foot to the earth, hips on the earth. Exhaling red. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling red and chanting lum. Lum, 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 lum. Inhale, swing the opposite arm around. Breathe the golden sun. Ram, 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 ram. Inhale, lift. And exhale, both arms by the side, the legs down. Inhale. And just exhale, come down, lift those feet. Keep your arms, they can be forward, on the sides, behind. I like to keep them forward a bit. And just exhale the legs from side to side, softening the lower back. Inhaling the golden sun and just observing, can we feel the heartbeat, pulsations of the body? How do I feel now? And exhaling. And inhale, opening the knees to the width of the mat, hands under the shoulders. And exhale, pressing back into child's pose. Lift. There you go. Bring your forehead down towards the earth. If it doesn't make it, we can always roll up the mat. You can roll up the mat or use a block between the buttocks and the heels, the forehead and the earth. Breathing belly, ribs, and chest with breath. Breathing red right from that tailbone up the length of the spine to the forehead, to the third eye. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling red belly, ribs, chest with breath. And exhaling. One more breath. Inhaling. Can we hold that breath in? Exhaling. Inhale and just bring that head up towards one of the ears. I'm rolling my head to the left ear. Mula Bandha. Inhale red. And exhaling. Inhale red into center. Exhaling. Inhaling red, come up onto the right ear. Is it the same or different? Can I inhale more? Exhaling. Inhale into center. Exhaling. Inhaling red with the hands under the shoulders, the elbows towards the earth or towards the body. And exhaling vertebrae upon vertebrae into a little seated position. We're going to look for squat pose. Breathing and observing what it feels like to be seated. We're going to exhale, bring our feet wider than our hips, 45 degrees. Exhale, lift that pelvis. If we can't make our hands onto the earth, we can use a block. I always feel it's better the more comfortable we can make ourselves, the better. That way our body's open. Inhale, keep those index fingers open, lift the heart, gaze up. I'm going to exhale, ha. 7 horse squats. Ha, 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 ha. One more. Ha. Inhale, the feet parallel, hip width apart. And exhale, lift the pelvis. That makes the knees soft. Exhaling in the ragdoll. Exhaling. Oh. Inhale towards the balls of the toes. Exhaling towards the heels. Exhaling. Oh. Inhale into the center, right at those gravity boots. And hold on to the wheel, La Molina. We're going to hold on to the windmill. So we're holding on to the wheel of the windmill, gaze at the tip of the nose, and exhale here, lift the pelvis. We're going to inhale, come up, gaze at the tip of the nose, exhaling, ha, 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 ha. One more, ha. Inhale, change, ha, 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 ha. One more, ha. Inhale, come up, open the arms, gaze at the tip of the nose. Elbows are soft, activate buttocks muscles. And just a little bit of expulsing the breath out the nose, contraindicated for menstruation and pregnancy. Inhale, interlace the fingers, and bring the big toes together. Lift, can we lift the other toes? And exhale, the toes down and the hands towards the sky. Inhale, lift up, elbows are soft, feet are parallel. And just exhale, just once, chin to the chest. Work that thyroid, parathyroid gland. Can we lengthen that neck out of the shoulders? Inhale, gaze up. And exhaling, light and love. There you go. Breathe. Let's rotate the shoulders. Sky blue or emerald green. And exhale, change direction. Inhale, step back with a foot. I'm stepping back with the left foot, aligning the heels. Lift right out of the pelvis. Left hand, back leg. And the hand on the back leg, right hand to the sky. Let's open those shoulders, emerald green. Ha, 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 ha. Change direction. Ha, 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 ha. Inhale, hands on hips. Exhale and open a little bit wider than the hips. Inhale, pelvic circle. Just see if we notice any differences or similarities in the hips when we move the shoulders. Exhale and change direction. Inhale, step back with the right foot and forward with the left. Hand on that hip, lift all the way out, especially in the center of our belly. There's the space of sovereignty, feeling ourselves. Exhale the hand to the sky. Hop, 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 hop. Change direction. Hop. We have an echo. Hop, 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 hop. That was interesting. Change position and we got an echo. Inhale, open those feet 45 degrees. Lift, lift, lift. And exhale that orange pelvic circle. Inhale and change direction. And exhale just a little bit wider. There you go. We're going to sit as we inhale just into a goddess pose. And then I think we'll do a straight up moon salute. Inhale, arms in a T. Lift the pelvis and the heart. And exhale, mark the head. Lam lam ram yam mo mo lam ram yam mo. Inhale, 5-pointed star. And exhale, let's come back in. Bring the arms down. I like to start by bringing the big toes together. That way, my pelvis is aligned. So I'm going to inhale, activate the buttocks muscles, lift the pelvis, the belly, and the heart. And exhale the feet parallel. Let's inhale the 3 hearts in prayer. How much do I honor my moon, my feelings, my intuition? Do I listen to my intuition or just say, oh, you're silly, don't think you? No. Let's listen to and honor that intuition. That's our heart talking. Inhale, lift that heart, tuck the chin, and exhale the hands up in the mountain pose. We are going to hold on to, with the left hand, the right wrist and soften the elbows. Breathing belly, ribs, and chest with breath in mountain pose. And then just exhale, push out the right hip as we lengthen that arm and the neck. Inhale, activate buttocks muscles and gaze at the moon. Breathing orange on the side body. 2, 3, and exhale red into that left leg into standing. Inhale, open the elbows and hold on to the other wrist. And exhale, press over. Open those elbows, lengthen the neck. Breathing orange and exhaling orange. Inhale, red into that right foot into standing. And exhale, hold a huge full moon as we open our legs and sit in goddess pose. Lam lam ramya ma mo mo lam ramya mo mo mo. Inhale, 5-pointed star, stand up. Exhale, arms in the T, open. The right heel and the left heel should align with the instep. Let's inhale and open the left arm, hips forward, arms in the T, knee over ankle. There you go. Press between the toe and the heel. Don't drop. Lift. This is all our power. Lift that pelvis. Breathing the golden sun. And exhale, open the arms. And inhale, open the right arm, warrior 2. Exhale and gaze. Inhale, red, come forward, Parsvottanasana. Side angle stretch, gaze at the moon. Breathing red. And exhale, lengthen that leg. Keep that hip open into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Lengthen that neck. Exhale. Breathe and let's tune up the body. Lam lam ram ya ma 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 lam lam ram ya ma ma ma. Inhale, let's come into an extended leg squat. We can always use that block again. Inhale, lift the pelvis, belly, ribs, chest with breath, and exhaling, red. Inhale, bring the feet together in squat pose, lift the pelvis. And exhaling, red. Inhale, open that heel, align the instep with the other heel into that extended leg squat. Exhaling, red. Inhale, we're going to lengthen the leg, open the hip, and bring one hand down and the other hand to the sky in triangle. Me too. Inhale, lengthen the neck, the leg. Lengthen the neck and open the left hip. Exhale, gaze at the moon. Lam lam ramya mamo mom. Lam ramya mamo mom. Inhale, bend that knee over ankle. Come down to a rest, hand overhead. Exhale, lift that pelvis. Don't drop. Lengthen the neck. Exhale, gaze at the moon. Breathing red. And then exhale, press that hand back into warrior two. Inhale and gaze. Exhale, open the arms, hands overhead, knee over ankle. Warrior one. Breathing the golden sun in the belly. And then exhale, opening the feet into the five-pointed star. Inhale, sit into goddess pose. Lam lam rami am. Inhale, feet parallel, hip width apart. Look forward, that left wrist, elbows are soft. Breathe belly, ribs, and chest. Activate the buttocks muscle. And exhale, come all the way over. Open the elbows. There you go. Inhale, orange, and gaze at the moon. Exhale, orange into standing. Inhale, changing wrist. Open those elbows. Mountain pose. And exhale to the other side. Open that elbow, lengthen the neck. Inhale, orange, and gaze at the moon. And exhale, red into that left foot into standing. Inhale, hold the moon. And exhale into the heart. Breathing belly, ribs, and chest with breath. Are my feet parallel? Exhale, can I lift the toes? Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, the toes down. Inhale, mountain pose. Hold on to that left wrist, open the elbows. Belly, ribs, and chest. Activate those little buttocks muscles. And exhale, come over. Open the elbows. Breathe orange. And exhale, gaze at the moon. Inhale, red into standing. And change the wrist. Elbows are soft. Good job. Exhale to the other side. Open and lengthen. Inhale, orange, and gaze at the moon. 2, 3. Exhale, red into standing. Inhale, open those feet. 45 degrees. Exhale, goddess pose. Lam lam ramya mom. Lam ramya mom. Inhale, five-pointed star. Exhale, arms in a T. Inhale, open that heel and align the instep. Hips like eyes. Exhale, bend. I'm still not in the frame. There you go. Inhale with that right arm, lift. Lift the pelvis, hands overhead. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Inhale, arms in the T. Exhale with that left arm, warrior two. Inhaling, nice. Exhale, come down. Open that hip, hand overhead. Inhale, red, gaze at the moon. And exhale, lengthen the leg, keep that hip open. One hand down, the other up. Exhale, lengthen the neck. Inhale, gaze at the moon. Lam lam ramya mom. Lam ramya mom. Inhale, we're going to do it differently. Bring that hand to the hip and the chin to the chest. Exhale, open the other heel, Prasadi Padottanasana. All the same benefits of an inverted posture, standing inversion. Inhale, lengthen. And then bring the hands to the hips, elbows to the sky, and the chin to the chest. Give ourselves a nice little facial, exhaling. Oh. Just one more breath. Lift that pelvis. Oh. Inhale, lift the elbows halfway. And exhale back into standing. Check our feet. Inhale, open the right heel, align with the instep, arms in the T. And wait, yeah, we're triangling it. Thank you, Florencia. Inhale, lengthen, open that hip, turn the heart. And exhale, one hand down and the other up. Inhale, open that right hip as we lengthen the neck. Exhale, gaze up. Lam lam ram yam mum 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 lam ram yam mum mum mum. Inhale, bend the knee over the ankle and rest the forearm. Lift the pelvis, hand overhead. Exhale, gaze at the sky. Parsvottanasana. Lam 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 lam. Inhale, push that right hand back, stand up, warrior two. Exhale, open the left arm, arms overhead. Exhale, warrior one. Inhaling. And exhale, arms in a T. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, open the feet, five-pointed star. Activate the buttocks muscles. Exhale and sit. Lift the pelvis. Lam, lam, ram, yam, mum, mum, mum. Inhale, feet hip width apart. Hold on to that right wrist. Open the elbows. Exhale, lengthen. Activate buttocks muscles and lengthen. Lam, lam, ram, yam, mum, mum, mum. Inhale and exhale. Come all the way over to the right. Lengthen the neck and gaze at the moon. Breathing orange on the side body. And exhale, red into standing. Inhale, lift. Hold on to that other wrist. There you go. And exhale to the other side. Inhale, open. Lengthen the neck. Exhale, gaze at the moon. Breathing orange on the side body. And exhale, red into standing. Inhale, hold up to the moon. And exhale into the heart. Breathe and let's shut the eyes. Activate the buttocks muscles so we don't fall into ourselves. Breathing red, belly, ribs, and chest. And I hold it in. 3, 2, 1. Exhaling. 3, 2, 1. Breathing. Can I observe the heartbeat? Can I feel pulsations in the body? Is the breath the same or different? Just checking in. And that way we can check in like, what am I thinking during the day? And am I even breathing? And let's find a balancing posture. Are our feet parallel? Mine weren't. Inhale, activate buttocks muscles, hands to the sky, mountain pose. Exhaling, light and love. Let's inhale, bring the hands in prayer. And exhale, Utkatasana, seated pose or chair pose. Inhale, we can press the hands away. And exhale, press into the right foot and just wrap the left leg over. Let's do like a eagle, Garudasana. There you go. Inhale, bring the hands to the sky. Lam, lam, ram, yam, mum, 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 lam, ram, yam, mum, mum, mum. Inhale, holding up. And exhale, feet parallel. Inhale, lift all the way up. Belly, ribs, and chest. And exhaling, light and love. Inhale again, hands apart hearts of the hands together in prayer. And exhale, sit. I like to press away my elbows. Inhale, lift the heart out of the pelvis. And then exhale, cross over. There we go. See if we can get there, folks. I don't know if I can on this side today. Anyway, so we're going to inhale. Lam lam ramya ma mo mo lam ramya ma mo mo lam ramya ma mo mo lam ramya ma mo mo. Inhale, open, and exhale, feet parallel. Inhale, the hands in front of us, and exhaling, light and love. Inhale, pull the arms up and back. Inhale, gaze up. And exhale, bend the knees, folding forward, yoga, standing yoga mudra. Knees are soft, pelvis high, chin to the chest. Inhaling red, exhaling, oh. Inhaling red, exhaling, oh. Two more times, inhaling red. Exhaling. Oh. One more breath. Inhaling red. Exhaling. Oh. Inhale, releasing the arms in that ragdoll again. Breathing red. Is it the same or different as before? Exhaling. Oh. One more breath. Exhaling. Oh. Breathing, and let's find ourselves in a comfortable seated position. We can sit on a block or pillow. We can roll up the mat. Sit on the edge of the mat. And we'll do a little bit of breathing exercises and then a relaxation. Breathing and observing what it's like to be seated. Is it the same or different as standing, or the same or different when we first sat today? Let's breathe in red. Belly, ribs, and chest and breath. I inhale red and count till 3 backwards. We can put a hand on the belly and another on the heart, just like when we began. Inhale red, bring the elbows down, the heart high. Hold it in. 3, 2, 1. And exhaling red, the head between the shoulders. Even lift those knees a little bit. Activate that mula bandha and then relax the legs to the earth. Breathing and observing any differences or similarities. How do I feel now breathing as opposed when we first began? That way we tune in. Inhale, hold on to that front leg. Contraindicated for pregnancy or heavy menstruation. Bring the elbows in to lift the heart and gaze at the tip of the nose. We're going to inhale red, open, and exhale, blow our nose back like a cat. 7 times. One more. Inhale, press, lift. Exhale, arms in the T. Inhale as we gaze at the tip of the nose, bring the hands on the shoulders. Breathing the golden sun in the belly. And every time we move an elbow, we're going to like spell breath out the nose. So inhale 12 times. Inhale, interlace the fingers under the chin. Lift that heart. This is when I want to collapse. Lift. I'm going to gaze at the tip of the nose. We're going to do 22 red seagull breaths. We're going to inhale, open the wings, and exhale, ha. Ready? So 22. Ha, 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 ha. Inhale and lift. Exhale with the left hand, hold the thumb and the ring finger and see if we can extend the other fingers. We're going to exhale and just breathe with the left nostril, covering up the right with the right index finger. Eyes are closed, gazing between eyebrows. In our mother tongue, we're going to inhale. Happy am I, healthy am I, whole am I. Exhaling, I am happy. I am healthy. I am whole. Just for 3 minutes. And letting this be the last full round. Inhaling in both nostrils, breathing belly, ribs, and chest with breath. Inhaling red and counting till 3 backwards. Hold it in, lift to the sky. Exhaling, 3, 2, 1. Sit up tall. Keep the breath out. 3, 2, 1. Breathing and observing any differences or similarities. How do I feel now? How did I feel before? And exhaling and finding a position on our back for the final relaxation. This one cut out, the other one didn't. We'll give you a little color meditation today. So I recommend putting something under your knees to support the lower back. My Instagram fell off. There you go. And just observing what it's like to be on the ground. Is it the same or different as seated or standing? I'm going to get you some music going here since we lost our Instagram. Get you a little bit of music, a little sitar music here. Breathing belly, ribs, and chest of a breath. And moving the head from side to side until the head, the neck, and the shoulders find that perfect position for deep healing. Breathing belly, ribs, and chest of a breath. Knowing there's nowhere else to be except right here, right now. As we exhale, the tongue heavy in the mouth, the eyes to gaze between the eyebrows, and inhaling red from the earth and the feet, the legs to the base of the tailbone, inhaling red. And exhaling red from the tailbone, the legs, the feet into the earth. Inhaling red. Nice. And exhaling red. Inhaling orange around the hips and the belly button. It's too bright. And exhaling orange out the small of the back and into the earth. Inhaling orange. And exhaling orange. How heavy is the tongue in the mouth, eyes between the eyebrows. And I let the lips slightly part. How heavy are the teeth? Breathing the golden sun in the center of the belly. And exhaling the golden sun out the back and into the earth. Inhaling the golden sun. And exhaling the golden sun. I am. I deserve. I receive the best. Breathing emerald green in the center of the heart center. And exhaling emerald green out between the shoulder blades and into the earth. There you go. Good job. That's it. Inhaling emerald green. And exhaling emerald green. Breathing sky blue in the throat center, the center of the throat, inhaling sky blue. And exhaling sky blue out the neck and into the earth. Inhaling sky blue. And exhaling sky blue. How heavy is the tongue in the mouth? How heavy are the heels on the earth? Breathing indigo just above between the eyebrows, inhaling indigo. And exhaling indigo, the length of the cranium into the earth. Inhaling indigo. And exhaling indigo. I trust, honor, and act upon my intuition. Breathing purple in the crown of the head. And exhaling purple back out into the universe. Horrible colors. Inhaling purple. And exhaling purple. How heavy is the tongue in the mouth? The heels on the earth. How heavy are the elbows? Can I let the lips slightly part? Breathing a white light into the purple light in the crown of the head. Breathing white into the indigo. Breathing white into the sky blue. Breathing white into the emerald green. Breathing white into the golden sun. Breathing white into the orange. Breathing white through the red. White light resides in each cell of the body and the space between the cells. From the light I've come to the light I go, and light I am. Breathing into all this light that I am, and exhaling all this love light to surround me in a bubble of healing, transforming light. Whoops. Where all that enters is transformed into peace and love, and all that exits transformed into peace and love. Inhaling and exhaling and embracing our loved ones, both near and far, in this healing, transforming bubble of light. Breathing and embracing our community. Think, act locally, think globally, and exhaling all that love light around our community. Breathing and embracing planet Earth, peace on Earth, and exhaling all this healing light around planet Earth. Breathing all this love light out to the stars and beyond. There we go. Change of life. Gently beginning to deepen the breath, squeezing the eyes shut tight. Can I squeeze the eyes shut tight? And exhaling and releasing. Breathing and lifting the tongue from the base of the mouth. And exhaling the tongue across the teeth and the lips. Breathing and wiggling the fingers and toes. Coming back into the space around me, around us. Breathing the knees and towards the chest and embracing them. And exhaling onto the right side of the body. Breathing and taking in these words as though they were your own, my own. I am at peace with myself. I am at peace with the world just as it is right now. Inhaling a hand onto the earth and exhaling back up into a comfortable seated position. Inhaling and peeling the buttocks, flexing those feet. And exhaling the three hearts together in prayer. Breathing belly, ribs, and chest with breath. Inhaling red and counting till 3 backwards. Exhaling 3, 2, 1, all that love light into the hearts of the hands. And breathing and rubbing the hearts of the hands together to create a nice warmth. And exhaling the hearts of the hands to rest on the eyes. I inhale deeply into all the peace and love that I am. And exhaling past all this love light across the forehead and temples. Inhaling and massaging the cranium. All the peace and love that I am. Exhaling and embracing myself, holding the head within the embrace. And I thank myself for taking this time now just to love and accept myself as I am, unique and perfect in my way of being. Inhaling, I tell myself in that mother tongue, I love myself. I am a wonderful person. Inhaling the 3 hearts of prayer. Hari Om Shanti, 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 peace. May there be peace on earth, and may this peace begin with us in our hearts, touching the hearts of all those whom we meet. Hari Om Shanti, 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 peace. Namaste. Remember, breakthrough call. Give me a buzz for any. If you're not sure if you're breathing correctly, it's number one. Thanks again. Or